Now I just
Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jai Nityananda Jai Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ध्यानकुम्भिर्नस्य ज्ञानजनशक्तिः चक्षुरुन्मीलितमेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जगन्नाथ नाम्ने नमाचार्यपदाय विदाय कृपाप्रदायिने गौरकथा धामदाय नगरग्रामतारिणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नाम्ने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री चैतन्य चरितामृता आदि लीला चैप्टर 5 टेक्स्ट 99 right?
yes, Mataji.
Before we start, Prabhu, you found out some information about what was the thing asked about
Pradyumna.
Pradyumna being the father of Brahma.
Who?
Pradyumna.
Ah, yes. Pradyumna is, no, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. Yeah, the father, I mean, worshipable Lord of Brahmaji. Yeah, okay. Yes, please read, Prabhu. Adye, Prabhu.
I couldn't find much, Mataji. Let me check it, what I got. But I was just, I got 2 or 3 things. It says, the Moksha Dharma Vedic scripture indicates that Pradyumna is the deity of total mind, whereas Anuruddha is the deity of total ego. In the Pushkara Samhita, it is said that if one fully worships according to the regulatory principles, one can attain the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudeva. It is to be accepted that Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and the Aniruddha are as good as the Lord Vasudeva. So in the Pushkara Samhita, it is said that Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha are as good as the Lord Vasudeva. This is one thing I found, Mataji. So I'm not sure if that
No,
can
not
be.
that. There's something else you had shared now. You had shared about how
That Mahabharata, right? So it is from the same verse, Mataji. The verse that you were reading that day.
No. Yeah. He who is Pradyumna is also Aniruddha. He is also the father of Brahma. That's Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Kshirodakshay Vishnu are identical plenary expansions of Pradyumna, the original deity of Brahma, who is born from the lotus flower. So Pradyumna is the original deity of Brahma, and because Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Kshirodakshay Vishnu are expansions of these things. So actually, Pradyumna is from Pradyumna comes Garbhodakshay Vishnu, and that Aniruddha also, but at somewhere read that Aniruddha's expansion is Kshirodakshay Vishnu. Anyway, they say they are identical. That he who is Pradyumna is also Aniruddha. It is said he is also the father of Brahma. Thus, Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Kshirodakshay Vishnu are identical plenary expansions of Pradyumna.
This is from Mahabharat Shanti Parva, Mataji. What I have sent you and Prabhuji also. This is from Mahabharat Shanti Parva.
Yes. And the Shatvata Tantra, and including worship, Shiva speaks in reply to Siddhanta similar to that of Bhagavatam. Okay, anyway, Satvata Tantra also you said, I mean, it's written, translated by Banu Maharaj, but you didn't find anything?
It is there, Mataji. Says in Satvata Tantra, it is said that the third Purusha incarnation, Chirudakshay Vishnu, is situated as the super soul in everybody's heart. This Chirudakshay Vishnu is an expansion of the Garbhodakshay Vishnu, for pastimes.
Yeah, that we know from the Bhagavatam. Okay, fine. Anyway, thanks for finding out about Pradyumna and Aniruddha and all that. Okay, yes. Sumaduri, you want to read something?
Yes, Mataji. I found something like this. The concept of Pradyumna being the father of Brahma specifically comes from texts associated with the Pancharatra Agama tradition, which is a Vaishnava sect that focuses on the worship of Vishnu and his expansions. In the Pancharatra tradition, the cosmic process of creation is explained through the Chaturvyuha, fourfold expansion of Vishnu. That is Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. In this context, Pradyumna, the third of the Chaturvyuha, represents the creative energy or mind, manas of the Supreme Lord, and his function is related to creation. Brahma, who is a secondary creator of the universe, is described as a manifestation of this creative energy, making Pradyumna the father or source of Brahma. And
Oh,
the key scriptures mentioning Pradyumna's role is Ahir Budhanya Samhita, a text of Pancharatra Agama, and also another scripture which is talking about Pradyumna being the father of Brahma is Satvata Samhita, where it is said like in this text, Pradyumna's role in creation is highlighted, and he is described as a source of desire or creative will, from which the universe is shaped, indirectly linking him to the origin of Brahma, who performs the physical act of creation in the material universe.
Okay, so that is how Pradyumna is the father, original father, and from Pradyumna only is the this thing expansion of Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Shirodakshay Vishnu. Yeah, Pradyumna and Aniruddha is also expansion of Pradyumna. So
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
yes,
Mataji, I mean, we don't see, I mean, the sequence, what we have been reading is that the expansion of Madhyam, I mean, Karanodaka, Garbhodaka, they are not from, it's been like we have the Prabhava Vilasa, I mean, coming up starting from, Vaibhava Prakasha, then Balram, then we have Vilasa, then Vilasa, you have Prabhava Vilasa. That is from Prabhava Vilasa is the original Adi Chaturvyuha. From that Sankarshana, then we have Vaibhava Vilasa. From Vaibhava Vilasa, then we have Lord Narayana. From Lord Narayana is the way the Ditiya Chaturvyuha which comes into picture. In that
yes.
Sankarshana, that from Sankarshana, we all these three Vishnus emanate.
No, from Sankarshana, Mahavishnu comes. So Mahavishnu is the creator of this whole this thing, and from Mahavishnu is the expansion of. Garbhodakshay Vishnu comes from there. So Sankarshana is the cause of Mahavishnu, but Pradyumna is the cause of Garbhodakshay and this thing, because within this universe, creation, Brahma is only in charge of creation within this universe. So he is, because Pradyumna is in charge of the mind and Aniruddha of false ego. So he's saying that the creative energy and all the intelligence for that is given by Pradyumna to Brahma. Mahavishnu's role is not within the universe. No, he created the universes, and then his expansions only are doing the work. So Sankarshana's expansion, Pradyumna and Aniruddha are working inside the universe.
Okay, Mataji, got it.
Thank you all for finding out about Pradyumna. Did
And
anyone?
also, Mataji, I found little about the Suras and Asuras and Daityas and Danavas.
Okay. Yeah, what did you find?
So Rakshasas and all. So Suras and Asuras, we know that they are Suras are godly beings and Asuras are just opposite of them. Their goal and attitude is different compared to Suras. And from Asuras is a broad category of Daityas and Danavas. As we yesterday you read, yesterday you were talking about Daityas and Danavas. Their origin is like father being the same, mother is Diti, Daitya's mother is Diti, and Danava's mother is Danu. And this is what the difference between asuras and suras. And rakshasas are different beings entirely, which are these rakshasas are created by Brahma, and somewhere it is given they were created from the mouth of Brahma when he was sleeping, and somewhere it is given they were born from the feet of Brahma. So, and when they were created, they began feeding on Brahma, and Brahma cried out to Lord Vishnu, saying, Rakshamam, Rakshamam karke, save me. And Vishnu came for help, thus getting the name Rakshasas. Yeah. And they are also described as shapeshifters. They are described as shapeshifters with a thirst for human flesh.
Shapeshifters. What is that?
Shapeshifters. Shapeshift. They can change their shape and all, something like that.
Yes. Yeah, okay. Thank you. That's what. They are man-eating. That's what they try to eat Brahma himself. And so, yeah, Rakshasas. Raksham. Okay, so maybe Rakshasas even worse than Asuras. Asuras, Diti and children. But anyway, they're all connected. They help one another because the same thing as atheistic. Even the human beings who are atheistic are they like asuras. There are so many characters in our country who keep their name Lankesh, Ravan. Why should they keep their names like that? But so they must be connected. So it doesn't matter which body you get. All atheistic people are demons. They're all connected. They help one another. And so it is mentioned that Duryodhan was this thing, what do you call, representative of the Asuras. And of course, the Pandavas of Krishna. That is why the Duryodhan was completely under the control of these Asuras. Asuric forces were helping him. Just like now also you can see in our country, Suras and Asuras. So we can, even from the worldly point of view, you can see where these people who are, against the country, who was doing all wicked things, selfish things, corrupt things, they're all being backed by such people, the deep state and all that. So you can see in all lokas, in all planets, everywhere, there are these two categories of people, asuras and suras. And all asuras, they feel one kinship. We're all together. And Ravana, many times he went and asked the support of the suras, daityas, and danavas to help him in the war. And many times they helped. Maya Dhanava, I think he only built the Lanka Puri. So, like that, these three are different. Daityas and Danavas are step brothers and sisters because same father, and the sisters were co-wives. So, and the other wife, Aditi of Kashyapa Muni, she is the mother of the Devatas. So Devatas are also stepbrothers of these Daityas and Danavas. They're all same father, and all mothers are all sisters. And the co-wives are all sisters. So actually they're very closely related, and only the mentality which differentiates them. The Asuras cannot stand the Devas, and the Devas cannot stand the Asuras, even though same family. So what actually separates people is not the body, it is the mind. You can be very closely related also bodily, but if your mind is different, how can an Asura and a Vibhishana and Ravana, they could not get along. So that is the main thing. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much for finding out about all this. So it makes it more clear for us to understand this universe. And okay, let's go for more.
Mataji, one more thing I found is like it says the Harivansha describes the Chaturviha, what Sumadri Mataji was saying. And it's saying consisting of the Vishnu heroes, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Niruddha. That would later be the basis for the Vaishnava concept of primary quadrupled expansions or avatara. So I think This one we can also relate with what he's saying, that in the Moksha Dharma, that Vedic scriptures indicate that the Pradyumna is the deity of the total mind, whereas Aniruddha is the deity of the total ego. So in a way, they are responsible for the creation, as you said, right? So
Everywhere, they are the first quadruple expansion, they are protecting the Dwarka Dham, okay,
okay,
in the spiritual world. The second quadruple expansion is protecting the Vaikuntha Dham. Every Vaikuntha planet, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, they are guarding the 4 directions there. And the third Chaturvyuha is guarding the material world. So these 4 quadruple expansions are meant for that.
okay, Mataji. And probably we have to like look more on the Mahabharata Shanti Parva, where it is said that who is the Pradyumna and who is the Aniruddha, and then he is the father of the Brahma. I don't know whether we have any authenticated version of translation of the Mahabharata Shanti Parva. We can explore more about it. There is a book, consolidated book on the Mahabharata. One devotee has written.
Yeah. There are
that-
2, 3 like that. One is Galim Das. And okay, so you have it with you.
No, Mataji, I don't have that book actually. I'll get it and then I'll find more details about it.
Okay.
Mataji, it's nice. Today I came, I came to know that, I mean, so far I've been thinking it's only Dvitiya Chaturvyuha. But today I'm saying there's a third Chaturvyuha which is controlling the material world also. The third quadruple expansions.
Yeah, because see that Sankarshana, from the second Sankarshana, we have this expansion now, the Pradyumna, Aniruddha and all that. And Sankarshana is also there from the, because no, actually the first one from Balarama expands to Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, and they are in the spiritual world. And from that comes Narayana. From that first Sankarshana, Narayana comes. And from Narayana comes the second quadruple expansion, who are in the Vaikuntha world, isn't it? And from that second one is what, from that Sankarshana only we have this material world expansion. From Sankarshana comes again Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, because they are over here. Even though it's not fully described like that in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it only says that Mahavishnu expands from him. So, since Kshirodakshai Vishnu and Garbhodakshai Vishnu are Pradyumna and Aniruddha, then Mahavishnu must be Sankarshana. And Vasudeva, that is the thing. We have to, I mean, I've read it somewhere and now I've forgotten. It's not coming in my mind. Who is that where does Vasudeva reside? So
I mean, the first, no, there's a little confusion, madam, the top. See, the first Chaturvyuha looks after spiritual world. But anyway, Vaikuntha is a part of spiritual world. I mean,
No, in Dwarka. He is the first Chaturvyuha are in Dwarka. And that from the first Chaturvyuha Sankarshana comes Narayana, expands as Narayana, and from that Narayana comes the second Chaturvyuha, and they are in the spiritual, in Vaikuntha world, in every planet.
So so after that, there is one more third quadruple also who are looking after the material world, Mataji.
Yes.
So total 3 quadruple expansions we are saying. Okay, Mataji. Why specific Dwaraka only, Mataji? The first ones for the first quadruple expansion. Why? I mean, they look after only Dwaraka.
Because in Vrindavan, Goloka, only Krishna now. Only Krishna and Balaram. After that, expansions are coming to other places.
Okay.
From Balarama expands these 4 Chaturvyuha and all that. They are in Vrindavan, only Swayam Rupa Krishna. That's all. That is why Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. Whenever he goes out, it is his expansions who go. So that is Vasudeva. Here also it's mentioned, no, in the Bauman Leela, when it is mentioned that Krishna goes to Dwaraka or Mathura and all that, is always mentioned only the Vasudeva expansion goes. Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. So that means that's what Vasudeva. That's expansion for the outside Vrindavan. Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha is all for outside Vrindavan. In Vrindavan, they're all inside Krishna. Krishna is the only, there is no other person there. Only Krishna and then Balaram.
Okay, Mataji, thank you. So, I mean, because since the Lord is there personally in Mathura and Dwaraka, so they are protecting that. And the other spiritual world, anyway, Lord is expansions are there in Vaikuntha planets. It's not the direct Lord. Yeah. So that sounds reasonable.
And yesterday you were reading, Mataji, I took from the same verse but Prabhupada is describing. I don't remember. So whatever I sent, it is mentioned in the Mahabharata Shanti Parva and then Satvata Tantra from the same verse only, what the question came yesterday. So the reference is, from the same thing.
Yeah, it says that Pradyumna is the father of Brahma.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that Prabhupada is quoting from the Mahabharata Shanti Parva actually.
Okay. It says, I offer my obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Rama, a partial part of whom is Garbhodakshai Vishnu. From the navel of Garbhodakshai Vishnu sprouts the lotus, that is the birthplace of Brahma, the engineer of the universe. The stem of that lotus is the resting place of the multitude of planets. In the Mahabharata Shanti Parva, it is said that he who is Pradyumna is also Aniruddha. He is also the father of Brahma. Thus, Garbhodakshai Vishnu and Kshirodakshai Vishnu, identical plenary expansions of Pradyumna, the original deity of Brahma, who is born from the lotus flower. It is Pradyumna who gives Brahma direction for cosmic management. Full description of Brahma's birth is given in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. So here it is quoted Satvata Tantra also, that the third Purusha incarnation, Kshirodakshai Vishnu, is situated as the super soul in everyone's heart. Okay. All right. So after filling, then we go to text 99. Tanhai prakata kaila vaikunta nijadama sesha shayana jale karila vishrama. There he manifested Vaikunta as his own abode and rested in the waters on the bed of Lord Sesha. That is Garbhodakshai Vishnu. He filled half the universe with his own water, and there he manifested Vaikunta as his own abode and rested in the waters on the bed of Lord Sesha. Ananta Shaya Tetanha Karila Shayana Sahasra Mastaka Tanra Sahasra Vadhana Sahasra Charana Hasta Sahasra Nayana Sarva Avatara Bija Jagata Karana. He lay there with Ananta as his bed. Lord Ananta is a divine serpent having thousands of heads, thousands of faces, thousands of eyes, and thousands of hands and feet. He is the seed of all incarnations and is the cause of the material world. Purport. In the reservoir of water, first created by the perspiration of Garbhodakshai Vishnu, the Lord lies on the Sesha plenary expansion of Vishnu, who is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam and in the four Vedas as follows. Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad Sabhumim Vishwato Vritvat Yatishtad Dashangulam. The Vishnu form called Ananta Shayana has thousands of hands and legs and thousands of eyes. and he is the active generator of all the incarnations within the material world.
Mataji, Hare Krishna.
So,
Again, Mataji, see here, he created the universe and half of it, he filled it with water and he was lying in. So then it says, there he manifested Vaikuntha. See, it was filled, half of the universe is with water. And remaining of, the 14 planetary systems. Therein and manifested the 14 worlds in the other half, it says, text 98.
He made his own residence therein and manifested the 14 worlds in the other half.
So he made his own residence within, so half of the water, that is where is the half is water and he's lying in that water. That's a residence. So
and
this
that is like Vaikuntha.
Yeah. Okay, this is the Garbhodakashayi Vishnu we are saying.
Yes.
So that means there is a Vaikuntha where Garbhodakashayi is there. Then there is another Vaikuntha within the material planet, material world, where Kshirodakashayi resides, where all the devatas go whenever there is a trouble.
Yes.
There is another Vaikuntha also. That means there's 2 Vaikunthas within the East universe.
There is another one also, where in the earthly planets, there is one planet just above that where again another Lord Vishnu is lying. So apart from that, then you have the Shweta Dvipa. So there are many places like that.
Oh, okay.
The more that's why anyway, after 4th canto, we'll be studying 5th canto. So we'll get more information about all this.
Thank you, Mother.
Tandrana bhi padma haite uttila eka padma sei padma haila brahmara janma sadma. From his navel grew a lotus flower which became the birthplace of Lord Brahma. Sei padma nale haila chauda bhuvana tenho brahma hana srishti karila srijana. Within the stem of that lotus were the 14 worlds. Thus the Supreme Lord, as Brahma, created the entire creation. So the stem of that lotus is where the 14 worlds are. So we are only seeing that stem. Outside that stem is still more space of within this Brahmanda. Vishnu Rupa Hana Jagat Palane Maya Gune. And as Lord Vishnu, he maintains the entire world. Lord Vishnu, beyond all material attributes, has no touch with the material qualities. Sri Baladeva Vidya says that although Vishnu is the predominating deity of the quality of goodness in the material world, he is never affected by the quality of goodness or directs that quality simply by supreme will. It is said that all living entities can derive all good fortune from the Lord simply by his will. In the Vamana Purana, it is said that the same Vishnu expands himself as Brahma and Shiva to direct the different qualities. So even the Guna avatars, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. So Vishnu is the supreme and he directs the mode of goodness, and his expansions are Brahma and Shiva. But they are all considered to be Guna avatars because Lord Vishnu expands the quality of goodness. He has the name Sattvatanu. The multifarious incarnations of Kshirodakshai Vishnu are known as Sattvatanu. Therefore, in all Vedic scriptures, Vishnu has been described as being free from all material qualities. In the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Harirhi nirguna sakshat purusha prakrite para sa sarva drig upadrishta tam bhajan Nirguno Bhavayit. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, is always uncontaminated by the modes of material nature, for he is beyond the material manifestation. He is the source of the knowledge of all the demigods, headed by Lord Brahma, and he is the witness of everything. Therefore, one who worships the Supreme Lord Vishnu also attains freedom from the contamination of material nature. Bhagavatam 10.88.5. One can attain freedom from the contamination of material nature by worshipping Vishnu, and therefore is called Sattvatanu as described above. Pure goodness. In the material world, Vishnu is in charge of pure goodness, but we got a combination of goodness, passion, and ignorance. So even somebody who's got a lot of goodness, but if he is not surrendered to Vishnu, the passion and ignorance will keep on. That will also influence. And that is why we cannot be fully pure in the material world without Krishna. Only by surrendering to him, we can become fully sattvic. I mean, total Shuddha Sattva is only when we surrender to Krishna. Otherwise, there are some great rishis and all that. They're very much great mode of goodness. But then, because they're not fully surrendered to Krishna, sometimes they'll have some mode of passion attacks or tamoguna also influencing them. Rudra Rupa Dhari Kare Jagat Samhara Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Ichaya Yanhara. Assuming the form of Rudra, he destroys the creation. Thus, creation, maintenance, and dissolution are created by his will. Maheshwara or Lord Shiva is not an ordinary living being, nor is he equal to Lord Vishnu. Effectively comparing Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva, the Brahma Samhita says that Vishnu is like milk, whereas Shiva is like curd. Curd is nothing like milk. Sorry. Curd is nothing like milk, but nevertheless, it is milk also. Hiranya Garbha Antaryami Jagata Karana Yandra Amsha Kari Kare Virata Kalpana. He is the super soul, Hiranya Garbha, the cause of the material world. The universal form is conceived as his expansion. So this Hiranya Garbha is the super soul of this universe. Just like Kshirodakshai Vishnu is the super soul of the body. And within each body is the Paramatma. And there is a Paramatma for this whole universe, which is like the body. And that is the super soul, Hiranya Garbha, the cause of the material world. The universal form is conceived as his expansion. So that is Garbhodakshai Vishnu. He is the super soul. Hena Narayana Yandra Amshera Amsha Sei Prabhu Nityananda Sarva Avatamsa. That Lord Narayana is a part of the plenary part of Lord Nityananda Balarama, who is the source of all incarnations. So that Lord Narayana, that Garbhodakshai Vishnu is only a part of Nityananda Balarama. Dashama slokera artha kaila vivarana ekadasha slokera artha sunadiyamana. I have thus explained the 10th verse. Now please listen to the meaning of the 11th verse with all your mind. Yasyam sham shamsha parat makila nam poshta vishnur bhati dugdhabdi sai Shauni Bharta Yat Kala Sopi Anantas Tam Shri Nityananda Ramam Prapadye. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Rama, whose secondary part is the Vishnu lying in the ocean of milk. That Kshirodakshai Vishnu is the super soul of all living entities, and maintainer of all the universes. Seshanaga is his further subpart. So all these are expansions of Nityananda Rama. So that's why he's saying Nitya, whose secondary part is the Vishnu lying in the ocean of milk. That Vishnu is the super soul. Okay. And
just above that, I have explained the 10th verse. He says, which 10th verse is referring, Mataji? Above that?
No, in the beginning, now he mentioned some verses, and then he starts explaining all that about Nityananda Rama. You go in the beginning of this chapter, he tells some 10 verses, some verses, and then he starts explaining.
Again, here, I mean, somewhat the chronology of Garbhodakashaya Vishnu and Kshirodakashaya Vishnu. So Garbhodakashaya Vishnu is in the of the universe, he has filled it up and he is lying down on that water. But now again, here we are talking about ocean of milk. See that the chronology of Kshirodakashaya Vishnu coming from Garbhodakashaya, that is not mentioning, and his place of residence is not mentioning here.
Yeah, he is not telling all details over here. This is not meant to be that. Nah, he's just glorifying Nityananda.
Yeah.
That, so he's saying, so he said about Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, that he has said that Lord Narayana is a part of the plenary part of Lord Nitya. Okay, that is about Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. I've thus explained. Now please listen to the meaning of the 11th verse. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the feet of Sri Nityananda Rama, whose secondary part is the Vishnu, lying in the ocean of milk. That Kshirodakshaya Vishnu is the super soul of all living entities and maintainer of all the universes. So that is the Vishnu who is maintaining. That is why they all go to him. Any problem in the universe, they go to Kshirodakshaya Vishnu because he is the maintainer. Seshanaga is his further subpart. Narayanera nabhinala madhyete dharani, dharanira madhye sapta samudre yegani. The material planets rest within the stem that grew from the lotus navel of Lord Narayana. Among these planets are 7 oceans. Tanha Kshiro Daddi Madhye Shvetadvipanama Palayita Vishnu Tanra Seini Jadama. There, in the part of the ocean of milk, lies Shvetadvipa, the abode of the sustainer, Lord Vishnu. In the Siddhanta Shiromani, an astrological text, the different oceans are described as follows. The ocean of salt, the ocean of milk, the ocean of curd, the ocean of clarified butter, ocean of sugarcane juice, ocean of liquor, ocean of sweet water. On the southern side of the ocean of salt is the ocean of milk, where Lord Kshirodakshaya Vishnu resides. He is worshipped there by demigods like Brahma. So this is it is given in the Srimad Bhagavatam also, how a description of the earthly planets, and in that in the Jambudvipa, between every this thing, between every what do you call those Varsha
Island.
Yeah,
Varshas.
Varsha Island, there is a different ocean. So here in our Bharata Kanda, we have ocean of salt. And other things, they all have all this sugarcane juice. So nice, no? Sugarcane juice. Imagine, why did we have only salt? Horrible. See, we can't drink it. But imagine, the ocean of milk, ocean of salt, and then ocean of curd, ocean of clarified butter, ocean of sugarcane juice, ocean of liquor. I don't know what kind of liquor it will be. Made of what? full ocean of liquor. Those who are drunkards now, they, of course, they are not qualified to be there. But they'll be thinking, oh, imagine if it was an ocean of liquor, oh, nice. And the ocean of sweet water. On the southern side of the ocean of salt is the ocean of milk, where Lord Kshirodakshai Vishnu resides. He is worshipped there by demigods like Brahma. Sakala jivera teen ho hai antaryami, jagata palaka teen ho jagate raswami. He is the super soul of all living entities. He maintains this material world and he is its Lord. The Laghu Bhagavatamrita gives the following description of the Vishnu Loka within this universe, quoted from the Vishnu Dharmottara. Above Rudra Loka, the planet of Lord Shiva, is the planet called Vishnu Loka, 4 lakh miles in circumference, which is inaccessible for any mortal living being. Above that Vishnu Loka and the east of the Sumeru hill is a golden island called Mahavishnu Loka in the ocean of salt. Lord Brahma and other demigods sometimes go there to meet Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu lies there with the goddess of fortune, and it is said that during the 4 months of the rainy season, he enjoys sleeping on the Sheshanaga bed. East of Sumeru is the ocean of milk, in which there is a white city on White Island, where the Lord can be seen sitting with his consort, Lakshmi Ji, on a throne of Tesha. That feature of Vishnu also enjoys sleeping during the 4 months of the rainy season, which is now. The Shvetadvipa in the Milk Ocean is situated just south of the Ocean of Salt. It is calculated that the area of Shvetadvipa is 2 lakh square mile. This transcendentally beautiful island is decorated with desired trees to please Lord Vishnu and its consort. There are references to Shvetadvipa in the Brahmanda Purana, Vishnu Purana, Mahabharata, and Padma Purana, and there is the following reference in the Srimad Bhagavatam 11.15.18. Shvetadvipa patau chittam shuddhe dharma maye mai dharayan Shvetatam yati tat urmi rahito nara. My dear Uddhava, you may know that my transcendental form of Vishnu in Shvetadvipa is identical with me in divinity. Anyone who places this Lord of Shvetadvipa within his heart can surpass the pangs of 6 material tribulations: hunger, thirst, birth, death, lamentation, and illusion. Thus, one can attain its original transcendental form. So here itself, it's mentioned these 2 Vishnus. So here, the Laghu Bhagavatamrita, it says, above Rudra Loka, the planet of Lord Shiva, is the planet called Vishnu Loka. I don't know which Rudra Loka, because Shiva has got many abodes in this material universe. One is here Kailash on the Himalayas, and another is he resides with this what's his name? That is just below. Then there is in the Loka is there, and there also is also Shiva's residence. Maybe he means that Rudra Loka, the planet of Lord Shiva, is the planet called above that. That is the planet called Vishnu Loka, 4 lakh miles in circumference, which is inaccessible for any mortal living being. Above that Vishnu Loka and east of the Sumeru hill is a golden island called Mahavishnu Loka in the ocean of salt. Lord Brahma and other demigods sometimes go there to meet Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu lies there with the goddess of fortune, and it is said that during the 4 months of the rainy season, he enjoys sleeping on that Seshanaga bed. East of the Sumeru is the ocean of milk, in which there is a white city on a white island where the Lord can be seen sitting in his consort. So here, 2 Vishnu Lokas are mentioned. So above the Vishnu that Vishnu Loka. So above Rudra Loka is the planet called Vishnu Loka, 4,000 lakhs miles in circumference, which is inaccessible for any mortal being. Above that Vishnu Loka and east of the Sumeru hill is a golden island called Mahavishnu Loka in the ocean of salt. Now, so the demigods and all, they go there to sometimes to go and meet Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu lies there, okay, and he enjoys sleeping there with on that Seshanaka bed. So, east of Sumeru is the
Mataji,
ocean
you
of
were
milk.
saying third Chaturvyuha, maybe this is what I think, na Mataji, in this universe. Already two they have mentioned. The third Chaturvyuha you were saying, na? So these are the ones, I think, in the material universe.
No, material world. Anyway, we have Garbhodakshay Vishnu is Pradyumna, Pradyumna's expansion. Yeah. And Aniruddha is also Pradyumna's expansion. No, Aniruddha, no, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Aniruddha, and Pradyumna. Aniruddha is, Aniruddha's expansion is Shirudakshay Vishnu. I mean, yeah, Aniruddha is also expansion of Pradyumna, and they both, and their expansion are Garbhodakshay Vishnu and Shirudakshay Vishnu. So that is how they are manifest, Pradyumna and Aniruddha.
So there is another Chaturvyuha, third
Mataji, Hare
Chaturvyuha.
Krishna.
I think these are the Vishnus you are reading now. These we can consider them as third
This is
Chaturvyuha.
Shirodakshay Vishnu. This Shvetadvipa, which is east of Sumeru Hill in the Milk Ocean, is Shirodakshay Vishnu. Apart from that, there is an other Vishnu Loka above the Rudra Loka.
Mataji, Hare
There
Krishna, who
also,
stays there? I mean, the question is that in Shirodakashai Vishnu is staying in Mahavishnu Loka, which is above the Vishnu Loka, which is just above the Rudra Loka. Now, if Shirodakashai is staying in Mahavishnu Loka, who is staying another Vishnu Loka below that?
No, not Mahavishnu Loka. Shirodakshay Vishnu stays in the ocean of milk. Ocean of milk, in which there is a white city on a white island where the Lord can be seen sitting with his consort Lakshmi Ji. That is Shirodakshay Vishnu. Kshira means milk. So, Shirodakshay Vishnu is in the ocean of milk. And
Yes,
this
but we
other
are saying,
one in the ocean of salt is Mahavishnu Loka, Golden Island.
so who is staying there?
Again, another expansion of Vishnu. He is not Shirodakshay Vishnu. Shirodakshay Vishnu is only in the milk ocean. Another expansion of Vishnu is there. Just like that, Vishnu. He is not, I don't know what is his role, but he is there, and then Brahma and demigods and all sometimes go there to meet him. So he is just like that. He is not one of the Chaturvyuhas or anything, or he is not one of the Purusha Avataras. Purusha Avataras are only Mahavishnu, Garbhodakshay Vishnu, Shirodakshay Vishnu. Apart from that, another Vishnu form is there in the Mahavishnu Loka.
So Brahma goes to Mahavishnu Loka, not Vishnu Loka.
Also, Shirodakshay Vishnu, anyway, he is the Palanhar, or he is the protector of this material world. So whenever they have any problems, they all go to Shirodakshay Vishnu and sit on the shore of the milk ocean and recite the Purusha Sukta, and then Vishnu either answers, only his voice comes, or he appears sometimes. So that is Shirodakshay Vishnu. Mahavishnu is just like that in the ocean of salt. It says ocean of salt. He is in the earthly planets. He's just above the Rudra Loka. This Shirodakshay east of Sumeru mountain, higher. See, Lord Brahma and other demigods sometimes go there to meet Lord Vishnu in the Mahavishnu Loka. Just like the demigods, they sometimes come to the earthly planetary system. See, Shiva's abode in the Ilavrita Loka is in the earthly planetary system. And above that is this Mahavishnu Loka. Maybe it's also part, I mean, Bhagavatam describes it more clearly. We can know how close it is to, I've forgotten, but I knew that it is somewhere here in the, okay, so it must be describing Mahavishnu Loka, which is, I mean, Mahavishnu, Mahavishnu Loka in the ocean of salt. So that is there only in the earthly planetary system. So sometimes the devatas, it is said there, that they come because this earthly planetary system, all the other lokas are so beautiful. They're almost like Swarga only. And each one has got one huge tree, like, and then from there, those fruits fall down, and then a river of fruit juices and all are they're all really, really, only the Bharata Varsha and Bharata Kanda, that is not, it is not a place of enjoyment. It is meant for penance and sacrifice and purification. So these, because these earthly planetary systems are all very beautiful, nice descriptions are there. They are so nice that even devatas from the Swargaloka, which is higher, they come to the earthly planetary system. So here is another Vishnu Loka, so they must be visiting Vishnu. Vishnu can, anyway, he is probably, I don't know why he is there. He can be there. Why we don't know. It's not mentioned, but he is there. He's got a loka there. And so when they come to the earthly planetary systems also, so they go meet him up, just like that. But for problems, they go only to Kshirodaksha Vishnu. Yeah, that is how much we know now. So as it is revealed, we will understand. Yes, Vinay Prabhu, what you want to say?
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Mataji, I had one lecture, Mataji. In that lecture, Prabhu was saying, Narada was Gandharva, Mataji. So when he was singing for the people, I think like bhajan or kirtan, we will sing for people, then we can be like, we can be downfall, Mataji.
No. Narad Muni as a Gandharva, Upabarhana, that was his name in his previous life, he tells. He was a Gandharva and a very good singer. And because he was very handsome also and very good singer, and all ladies used to follow him. So once he went to this thing, what you call a concert, a kind of yajna, where everybody it was for the glorification of Krishna. And in such a place, he was in an intoxicated mood, all the ladies, and he was in an enjoying mood. So when he went there and they asked him to sing, he sang songs. There are no filmy music there. Instead, he started glorifying devatas. So Brahmaji got very upset with him. I think it was Brahma only who cursed him to be born because you don't have any sense. So you be born as a Shudra. And because you're so proud of your body, beauty and all that, you be born as a Shudra's son, not very beautiful or anything, not educated, nothing. Like that, he got cursed.
Okay, so for that he fall down, Mataji.
Yeah.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, so anyway, don't worry about all these descriptions. We'll be reading again in the 5th canto, and you can see description of the middle planetary systems, and you can see where this Mahavishnu Loka and then the Shvetadvipa. Shvetadvipa is above this Mahavishnu Loka. There is a Mahavishnu Loka closer to the earthly planets. Okay. Yuga Manvantare Dhari Nana Avatara Dharma Samstapana Kare Adharma Samhara. In the ages and millenniums of Manu, he appears as different incarnations to establish the principles of real religion and vanquish the principles of irreligion. Lord Vishnu, who lies in the ocean of milk, incarnates himself in various forms to maintain the laws of the cosmos and annihilate the causes of disturbance. Such incarnations are visible in every Manvantara, that is the course of the reign of each Manu, who lives for 71 into 4,300,000 years. 14 such Manus take their birth and die to yield a place for the next during one day of Brahma. So in one day of Brahma, there are 14 Manus, and in each of those Manus' lives, there is one specific avatara who comes. And in this particular Manvantara, which is Vaivasvata Manu, the avatara is Vamanadev. And he is only taking care, and he is there in the Svargaloka. He is the brother of Indra, like that. So he is the avatara, Manvantara avatara for this time. And 14, so one day has got 14. So one lifetime is, you have to multiply, and that works out to something like 508. Anyway, check it out. So unable to see him. Okay, so now they afterwards we'll see how they go to the Shweta Dvipa and how they meet him. Okay, we'll stop now. Yeah, Hare Krishna. Any other questions or comments? Okay, we go for
Hare Krishna Mataji.
yes, Keshri.
Please accept the humble obeisances, Mataji.
Yeah, please explain.
We have a guest Mataji here. She knows you. You want to see her? I'm on video.
Guest. Oh, okay. Yes, of course.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams.
Who's that?
Mataji, this is Bhavatarani.
Oh, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, you're going to Hyderabad.
Hare
Hare
Krishna. How are you, Mataji?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you going for, have you gone there for some good news?
Mataji, actually, Akshay has got a job here. So we came here and we were looking for a house, and Akshay is going to stay in Mataji's house only.
Oh.
That's what Mataji. So Akshay is here. Akshay, come. Mataji. So, and still we are looking for a suitable boy for Akshaya. We are not getting properly.
Hari Bol, Akshaya, Hare Krishna.
How are you, Mataji?
Achha, you got the job or your brother has got the job?
No,
You got a brother, na? Your two sisters.
Sister.
Ah, your sister. So you have the job, right?
Yeah, I moved here to Hyderabad.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So you got very good association.
Hari. Yes, Mataji. Yeah, Mataji. So, and now Monday only she joined the job. And Monday only she joined. And Krishna willing, today we are moving here. And then after setting her place, I will go to Chennai. And on 24th, I'm going to Muscat back.
Okay. Very nice.
And we are looking for a boy. Still, like, we didn't get a proper one. Such we are waiting, Mataji.
Yeah, you'll get Krishna will arrange.
Yes, Mataji, Krishna's mercy. Krishna will arrange, Mataji. So kindly please bless her. And please bless all of us, Mataji. And when are you again coming to Muscat, Mathura Desh?
I don't know.
Okay. Hari. Welcome, Mataji. Please come, please. We want to take your association.
Okay, sure.
Hari Bol. Keshvi Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Pranams Mataji. Hari.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice to. She was telling Prema Padmini Mataji. I said, I know Mataji.
Very happy to see you.
Yeah, very, very happy to see you, Mataji, after so many days. So many days. Very good. Hare Krishna. Pranams Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Avatarani Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Somebody is talking.
Malini Kanti.
Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Come on, video.
Hare